Alright, before I start this video, I have to tell the fucking title is a little bit of clickbait. I really don't talk about school trips, I more talk about the bus. Anyways, you will find out more if you watch the video. Alright. What is good, YouTube? I'm gonna do video in today's video. I'll be talking about school trips or class trips, whatever you want to call it. So, basically, you know, school trips, it's always fun. You go out with your class somewhere and you just like kind of fuck around, be with your friends, right? It's always super cool. So I had that literally yesterday, but it was kind of different because it's still the start of the school year. So what I mean about different is it was like instead of like school hours, so technically we were like still in school, or that's what our teacher told us. So like, don't take it as like a fun trip, still take it like you're in school and you're like studying, because it was more of educational trip than anything. But it was completely fine. But before I talk about where we went and what we did, I gotta talk about how we got there. So my school usually orders these personal buses, and they're basically not just normal buses, but just no normal human beings, just your class, right? And they're super cool buses, you know. It's super cool. You can do that because I don't wanna go with public transportation. But there's some things I don't like about these buses. First thing is the smell. So I don't know what kind of rule it is in the world, but every time you step in one of these buses, it is always this one smell, and it is the fucking bus smell. Like every time I like smell the smell, it just reminds me of that bus. But like the thing is, it only reminds me of the bus when I'm in the bus, because there's like nothing else that smells like it. There's like only these buses smell like the bus, and it's like kind of weird, because like how the fuck there's nothing else in the world that smell like that. But anyway, enough talking about smell. So the second thing I hate about these buses is, so anyways, I'm gonna put you in a little bit of like picture this basically. Close your eyes. So you step in the bus, the smell hits you. The smell hits you. You're there like, okay, wow. And your nose hair just fucking dries up and disappears. And it kind of like hurts as well. But after 5 minutes, you know, it will go away. So you kind of just, you know, go through it. So then you step in the bus, you start walking, and what you see? You look at the ground. You see a fucking motherfuckers laying in a kiddie pool, just sipping their fucking Coca-Cola. And now you might be thinking, okay, why the fuck are they doing it? So you look at the fucking like stats, like at the clock, like the electronic like clock and shit, and it shows that it's 40 degrees Celsius. I mind 40 degrees Celsius in the fucking bus. So you're there like, okay, so now I see why they're in the kiddie pool. So you just step over the kiddie pool and go take a seat. So now you sit down. You go to the chair, you sit down. Ow. Well, these seats are comfortable, and I have to sit here for like 2 hours for the trial. It's all good. I'm just gonna strap myself in with the seatbelt. Alright. You strap yourself in, you sit there, and your back is already hurting, right? Then you realize your toes are still wet from the kiddie pool you stepped over because you fucking slipped. So you wipe off the water from your toes, you sit back, and then you're like, okay, so it's 8 AM in the morning. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Let's sleep. So you try to sleep, and like I don't know again like what type of rule it is, but the bus drivers always be like the bus always be something like this when you try to fucking sleep, something like this. It is going to be a long bus drive. I think I should catch some Z's before that. Alright, let me just fall asleep here and okay, some turns, okay, all good. Okay, then alright then, what the fuck, why am I bouncing? What the fuck's going on? Are we driving over a rock, you know? What the fuck?
Meanwhile,
Damn, some tough corners around here. Damn, get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! So yeah, good luck with sleeping, by the way, because that shit is kind of insane. Anyways, so yeah, you can't even sleep really, right? But every time I have like kind of woken up from the sleep, because you still get like even if you get like 5 minutes of sleep, it always hits, because it feels the same as sleeping in a tent, you know. It's like you wake up, it's like, oh, I had the best sleep of my life. Why the fuck am I so musty? So yeah, you're just like so fucking musty and crusty. But it's all good, because now you see you have arrived there into your location, and you're like kinda happy. You step outside, you stretch your legs like you haven't stretched before you go out there. Your bones are like just yeah, I can finally walk. So yeah, that's basically my rant about buses and school trips. Anyways, I hope I will see you in the next video. Anyways, bye bye.